Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Bucks Fever Artist Studio Tour sponsored by our major patron, Academy Wealth Advisors. I'm Howard Cooperman, proud chairman of the Artists Studio Tour for the past 12 years. Due to the pandemic and social distancing practices, we wanted to continue the tradition, but in a different way. In this 25-minute video, you'll safely meet our participants in their studios as you see and hear a little about the work they create and the space they create it in. Some have included images of the art you can purchase. Please relax, sit back, and enjoy the show. Feel free to share the video with your family, friends, and neighbors.
ACHILLES. I'm an illustrator and a co-founder of the Bucks County Illustrators Society. I'm also a proud member of the Central Bucks Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to my studio. I have a lot of my original and published artwork here on the walls from clients such as Burpee Seed Company, the Bucks County Gilbert and Sullivan Society, and Lodging Magazine, and my art from children's books such as Mommy's High-Heeled Shoes, Let's Visit New Hope, and The Upside Down Gardener. It's not a big room. It's about the size of a one-car garage because at one time it was a one-car garage. But we've remade it into our art and music studio because my husband sings and plays the piano and I do my artwork here. I attended Moore College of Art in Philadelphia and was lucky to have terrific teachers such as Beth and Joe Crush and Bob Bird. After college, I worked for the Pennsylvania School for the Deaf and was an art director at Westminster Press. Then I started freelancing after our 3 wonderful children came along. Over the years, I've drawn many of my own humorous greeting cards for the holidays, mostly black and white gag cartoons, some of which are available on my Etsy shop. I've also drawn note cards for businesses, music-themed cards, and a number of custom cards for clients such as Furia Rubel Communications and Colhep Investment Advisors. And I'm thrilled that I've had 6 cartoons bought by the New Yorker magazine, which was kind of a dream come true since my dad and I always loved reading those cartoons together. This piece I'm working on now is a house portrait of a lovely Queen Anne-style Victorian home in Doylestown. I enjoy drawing historic homes, and I've been asked by the Doylestown Historical Society to do some recreations of very old homes that are no longer standing, which are really interesting projects. I write about most of these projects on my blog, Penciled In, but I enjoy drawing contemporary homes too, and I'm doing several commissions of contemporary houses now to be ready as holiday gifts. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to see more of my work, my website is achillesportfolio.com and my blog is on there, Penciled In. I post drawings on Instagram at Pat Achilles Drawings, and you can purchase some of my cards on my Etsy shop, which is Achilles Portfolio on Etsy. Thanks very much.
I'm a pastel artist and an oil painter. I live in beautiful Bucks County, which has the most wonderful things to paint.
Hi, I'm Dan BURSTEIN, and today I am going to make a Marini vase. The first step is to heat up our Marini chips, and then we roll those chips onto a clear cylinder of glass. There are many different tools that we use to help us shape and inflate our vase. Here, my glass blowing partner Jason Curtis is blowing air into the vase while I shape it. There are many steps involved in finishing this vase. After the vase is finished and cooled overnight, I will use a grinding table to polish the bottom. My wife Jill and I work on the stained glass projects. We have many stained glass panels here available to view, but our specialty is stained glass commissions. Thank you for visiting New Hope Stained Glass virtually. If you would like to come see our showroom in person and see free glass blowing demonstrations, please consult our website for contact information.
Welcome to the Sanctuary Studio, where we create beautiful nativities from around the world, and we also do paintings. Please come in. These are some of the figures that we bring in from places like Italy and Spain and Germany. These happen to be from a company called Roe in northern Italy. And here you'll see on the wall figures from other places throughout Europe, and in fact these are from the United States. And if you follow me over here, you can see how we start to put together unique nativity settings that we then put the figures into. Each of our settings is made by hand out of wood. In this case, these figures are all terracotta from a family in Italy down near Naples. These are porcelain figures in soft colors. This is a wonderful wedding gift that we've made. Figures nestled inside from northern Italy. This is an antique apothecary box. These figures, carved wood, hands, feet, and faces in a beautiful cloche. This is a concept study we're working on for a church up in Manhattan. These wonderful figures out of a special paper mache come from Germany, in what used to be Eastern Germany. And if you look up above, you can see some of the concept pieces we studied and pieces that we were working on as well. And if you come down below, a unique conservatory creche built into a glass conservatory that used to house plants, totally freestanding. And of course here in the sanctuary also, for years I've been painting. Wouldn't be a studio without painting, so you'll see paintings all around the studio. I paint. I sell these paintings. If you see anything you might be interested in, you can certainly contact me. I study with a wonderful woman named Doc Bunn. Years ago I studied with an artist named William Smith. It's a passion. Sharing that passion is something I've always loved to do. With the nativity business, my partner AJ D'Antonio and I create all of these nativities. AJ, if you want to just pan to get an overview of the work that we do. We sell nationally and internationally. And this is the place we call home, this sanctuary right here in Bucks County, where creativity reigns at Christmas and all year long.
Thank you. Is this your studio?
This is my brand new studio, and I'm gonna call it The Lab.
Why are you calling it the lab?
Well, Photo Lab, and then Lab is also an acronym for the names of my 3 kids, Lars, Aiden, and Bella.
How long have you been a photographer?
I've been a photographer for 20 years.
And what made you want to be a photographer?
Well, growing up, my dad always had a camera in one hand and a ton of National Geographic magazines. So when I was little, I'd lay them out all over the living room floor, page through them, and dream of becoming a photojournalist.
And what took you from those magazines to actually being a photographer?
Well, I had a little bit of a long path to get there. I originally went to school to study international affairs, and then my last semester, my father passed. And it was at that point that I realized that life is too short not to follow your passions and live your dreams. So I changed my major to photojournalism. But my school didn't have a photojournalism program, so I majored in fine art with a concentration of photography and minored in journalism.
So are you a photojournalist today?
So today I am a photographer, a mentor, and an artist. Today I do marketing and advertising photography, and I mentor new photographers as well as photographers that have been in the industry for a while and are looking to transition from shooting weddings on the weekends to weekday marketing and advertising work. And then I also create fine art pieces.
Wonderful. And who's your artistic inspiration?
So professionally, Annie Leibovitz is my artistic inspiration because I love the way that she used studio lighting and her strong composition. And personally, my kids are my artistic inspiration because when they create, it inspires me to create.
Fabulous. Is that one of your pieces behind you?
This is one of my pieces. So Visit Bucks County commissioned me to shoot all of the covered bridges in Bucks County. Want to hang it with me?
Sure.
Thanks.
What's this?
This is where the magic happens, or will happen. This is going to be my studio. This is where I'm going to shoot headshots, and I'm going to teach classes, and then then I'm gonna get a cute couch and set it up to look like a living room so that I can shoot brand identity photography.
Wonderful. It's in Doylestown. What do you like about Doylestown?
Oh, I love Doylestown. First of all, I love Doylestown because I can be an artist, I can be a small business owner, and I can be a mother all in one place. I also love the people of Doylestown. Everyone here is so warm and welcoming and inviting and supportive of my professional life and my personal life.
And how can somebody find you? How can they get to you?
So someone can visit my website, NatalieNapoleon.com, or if you're a photographer looking to learn how to grow your business, you can visit constant-clients.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for participating in the Artist Studio Tour this year.
Thanks for having me. It's been an honor.
Well, hello. Welcome to my studio. Can I get you something cold to drink? Oh, I forgot. That was last year. Come on into my studio and let me show you some work of mine. Watch your step. We don't have the insurance to cover that. This is a painting I did a long time ago. One of my favorites. It's very large. I don't usually work that large. Come on over here. I created this how do you say, shrine to myself. Only for my online classes, which I've been filming down here during the pandemic. Let me come on over and I'll show you a couple of the pieces that I have in my shrine. This is my Johnny Cash, my little music corner over here. This is my Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones, very irreverent. That's my Ray Charles, another one of my all-time favorites. And that's the original oil to Halloween for Jerry Seinfeld, which a lot of people still remember and still read to their kids today, which I find amazing. This is a piece I just recently finished. This is of Larry David. I did this as a demo for one of my online classes. And these are the sketches that I keep. You can see the Larry David there. I always keep my sketches behind my artwork while I'm painting so that I can always have something to refer to. This is my lovely dear friend Carl Reiner, who just passed away. I did a number of books with Carl. And this is my John Kruk, another old piece. I was fortunate enough to meet him also. He has a copy of this painting. I kept the original. And this is my most recent piece that I'm working on. This is my holiday gift card to my family and friends. Hopefully you'll get one. Well, anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we'll do this again next year in person. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is MONIKA HINTERWALDNER and welcome to my studio. I do a lot of children's book illustrations. So what you're going to see here today is the result of my illustrations that are usually done on board with watercolor, pen and ink, colored pencils, or another medium that I love. But at this point, you're seeing the finished product. These little dolls are for a textile company, and you can cut them out. They're printed on fabric and make them into little dolls. And over here, this is a quilt that was made with fabric that I designed. And this was done for a quilting company. Over here are some pillows that were part of a different textile collection. And this was a princess collection that was also part of a textile design that I did. Now, though, I'm working on a lot of different products, mostly greeting cards. This year I was lucky enough to take part in a trade show in Brooklyn, New York. And these are some of the greeting cards that I did for that particular trade show. As you can see, they're mostly children's illustrations because I really do enjoy that type of illustration the most. Hi, Snuggle Bunny. And here's another one. And this one was meant for the holidays. Something I think that's a good counterpoint to my partner's devil over there in our studio. And over here, I just wanted to show you a little bit of process. I usually start out the old-fashioned way with some tracing paper. Sometimes I will do sketches online first in Photoshop. I'm just starting to work with Procreate, but I still like to work with tracing paper. And over here, you can see some of the finished proofs for the greeting card designs that I had at the trade show this year. So some Christmas cards, and these are also some children's birthday cards that I did. So that's a great overview of what I do here in my studio, and I thank you for visiting me today. So have a great year. Hopefully next one will be better. Take care. Bye-bye.